Hello everyone, my name is Alex Albright. I work with Fume Certified. Today we're going to go over all the different items you're going to find in the Q200 tracer gas testing kit. We're going to start with our friend Manny here. Manny the mannequin is our simulation of a fume hood user. Unfortunately for him, he's got a big hole cut in the back of his head. That allows for us to put in our probe so that it exits right into his breathing zone. It is also on a rolling base, which allows us to position them easily in front of the different positions in front of the hood. And he's also on an adjustable height pole so that his breathing zone can always be exactly 22 inches above the work surface as specified by ASHRAE 110. So Manny, he's connected again to our Q200. The Q200 is an electron capture detector. And what that does is whenever it detects any of the tracer gas, the sulfur hexafluoride, it's going to modulate the voltage that comes out. That voltage is output into our data logger. The data logger is going to digitalize that signal. It's going to input it into our custom built data logging software. The data logging software includes a step-by-step instruction on how to conduct all of the tracer gas testing, from the positional test to the peripheral scan, as well as the sash movement effect. It outputs a report at the end that has the performance ratings, has some graphs, some averages, all the information you would need to prepare a proper ASHRAE 110 test report. We also include a raw data capture mode. So what that does is you just hit start, it will begin recording. Once you hit stop, you can download a CSV that includes the 1 reading per second rate so that you can download that and input it into any existing type of reporting you may have. If you're already familiar with using a Moran or perhaps another tracer gas detector and you have some reporting set up to input a CSV, this will come in handy to where you can just import the new file, it'll map it out for you, and it should be a little bit more seamless than having to come up with a new reporting system. The final item is the ejector. The ejector is plumbed into our sulfur hexafluoride tank. When you buy this kit, it includes the ejector, includes the hosing, it also includes the regulator. Now, the regulator is going to get you within the ballpark of what we need to accomplish the 4.0 liter per minute release rate. What we've done is we've fine-tuned each unit because they have a little bit of manufacturing differences. There's also a brass filter in there and the critical orifice. Because that's in there and they're all a little bit different, we use a mass flow that's been specifically made for sulfur hexafluoride to dial each of the individual units into a 4 liter release rate, 4 liters per minute. And so what we do is we apply a sticker to each of these that gives you a PSI. So what you do is you turn on the gas, you turn the gauge on, you set the regulator to fine tune it to the exact PSI on the calibration gas. And once that's shown on the gauge, you're ready to go. And that's pretty much it. You're gonna put this detector inside of the hood, 6 inches from the opening. You're gonna release the gas. Manny will do all the hard work in detecting any of the containment loss. Q200 will capture that, put it through the data logger, and at the end of the day, you have a nice report that shows all of the results of your tracer gas testing. So that pretty much covers it here. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.